Greetings, folks, and welcome back to another edition of Kaiju Showcase.
The stellar rocket had crashed into a monster that had been floating in the Ultra Zone on its way to Mars.
Today we'll be taking a look at Ghost Monster Seabozu, or also known as Pink Bones, and Ultraman Kronos was nice enough to coin it as Seabozu. This is actually the original figure Bandai put out as part of their 1983 Ultra Monsters line, but it's number 34 in the line. I actually have the card right here, the tag that came with it. It's number 34 in the line, so and it only costs 500 yen apparently from this tag. But it was released in the line was released in '83. This was probably done, I'm gonna say mid '84 to early '85, since it is number 34 in the line. And I think there was 50 some in it. So this figure here, and again, eyes do not fool, it is truly pink and black. It's a very odd color vinyl for it to be molded in, but just run with it because it's awesome. Not even going to talk about color because all you know is way the fuck off. But it does what it's got to do. The obvious 360 of the arms and the legs, I'm pretty sure, oh wow, they do. 360 on the legs. Of course, I never checked this stuff beforehand because I'm a bum. And the head moves a little bit, but there ain't no reason forcing it. The tail does not move. Let's see, and the detail is actually pretty good. I like how it's got all the bones and stuff in it. I don't know, I don't like the tail though. The tail seems kind of off. Like it was supposed to be longer. It just is like really stiff. It acts like a balance for it, I guess. I don't know. It keeps the figure up, but I mean, everything's there. It looks like the suit is supposed to look. And, you know, the pickup paint's obviously faded because the toy is older than me, so again, take from that what you will. But it's nice they colored the inside of the mouth a little bit. You think could have left that alone, but it is actually red in there, so that's kind of nice. Detail's good. Articulation works. You know, it's the basic 360. Nothing standout-ish. The tail, obviously, like I said, could have been way better. But it's a good figure. I mean, it makes a good display piece. Of course, if you like pink and black, it certainly does. I'm actually rather fond of this because it's the only time they molded it in that pink color with the blackish gray paint. So it's really cool. It will work for stop motion. It's a very unique figure. They're a little harder to find since it is, you know, one of the originals. So again, a good figure. I would recommend it for that. Unless you would prefer a more accurate one, you're going to have to go somewhere else because this is pretty much the same mold Bandai has been using for a long time, and it doesn't really get much better than this aside from paint detail. Now let's talk a little bit about the history of Seabozu. Seabozu appeared in the original Ultraman in episode number 35, The Monster Graveyard. He was actually brought back to Earth on a rocket that flew through the Monster Graveyard, and he did not even want to be there. Just was trying to get out, blew some stuff up, not realizing what he was doing, wasn't doing it intentionally. Then of course the military picks on him, the Science Patrol were shooting at him. Ultraman, you know, was fighting him. They had to figured out that he wanted to leave. The Seabozu just wanted to go home, essentially, to the Monster Graveyard. So they tried to get him up there. None of that worked. They figured out a plan at the very end. Of course, didn't want to go willingly because all the other times messed up, and they just thought that, you know, they were going to pick on him and beat him up. But they eventually got him back. Not a lot to say about the character. He's not an antagonist by any means. He's just ended up there through unfortunate events and didn't really want to be there. It was very misunderstood. He's a really cool monster. I like him a lot. He didn't make too many other cameos. He appeared in Ultra Fight, which is, for those of you who don't know, is the kind of little shorts they had. They're maybe only a couple minutes long of monsters fighting or Ultraman fighting monsters. And then he also appeared in Ultraman Mebius in a brief cameo when they went to the Monsters Graveyard, which is really kind of interesting. And if you watch Ultra Galaxy Legend, the movie, he is actually one of Beirut Dora however you want to say its name, one of his fingers if you watch really closely, which is kind of interesting. But the reason, again, why he hasn't made a lot of appearances is because it's kind of hard to squeeze him in unless they relate to the monster graveyard, and he doesn't fight people. He has no business doing that. He just wanted to get the hell out. He didn't want to beat anybody up. So, again, he's a really cool monster. He's just kind of a pacifist, so... Now, I can give you a little history on the toy itself. It is an old toy, like I said. It's an original. They issued Seabozu in every single Ultra Monsters release that wasn't just geared towards one specific series up until 2000. He was even in that. They released a box in 1988, and it contained 49 Kaiju and Ultramen from the set that came out before that, which was in the 1986 to 1988 line, and it was really kind of, he appeared in that even, so it's really kind of neat. They haven't done one of them recently. I would like to see a new one with a new mold, because Seabozu is a pretty cool kaiju. So, and you know, we can just flow right in to pricing. Pricing for this figure, it's going to be kind of hard because it is old. You don't see a lot of them. I got mine on a whim, and really I don't even remember how much I paid for it. Like, it's been a long time. I don't really keep track of that shit. I would say mine is with the tag. It's not attached, but it is the original tag. If it had a tag, I would say probably between $20 and $40 would be reasonable. 40 obviously being kind of out there, but maybe without 15, 25, maybe 30 if you really wanted it. Because like I said, the easy way to spot this is it's the only Seabozu figure that was ever molded in pink, and it was only done in the 1983 to 1985 toy line. It's really cool, and as most of you know, I always do I like the retro or the slightly more vintage Bandai. So this is a really good one, a very unique toy for sure. Mainly for the, again, the colors. So I think we're gonna wrap it up this week. Hopefully I have some more packages coming soon. As soon as I get another one, I'll gladly throw up another unboxing, and hopefully next week I'll also have another new toy review for you guys. So y'all take care.